I have come to you again with a lesson. I hope all of you are at home safe and fine. Today I have come to you with the third lesson, chapter Our Family, and the subject Social Studies, and this lesson is for the students of class 3. Now last day children, we have done about family members, the similarities and differences in family members, about twins and triplets, identical twins, and about adopted children. Today we will learn about family structure, how it changes, what is a family tree, value the need to treat all people with dignity and respect. Now a family grows in size. It means it becomes bigger after marriage and when babies are born. This leads to a change in family structure. What is the meaning of family structure? Family structure, this word is used to describe the members of a household who are linked by marriage or bloodline. Now what is a family tree? A family tree is a drawing or a diagram along with photographs sometimes that shows the relationship between the different members of a family, especially over a long period of time. A family tree helps us to understand the relationship we share with our family members. So now children, we see a family tree shows us not only the different members in our family, but it also helps us to understand the relationship we share in our family with our family members. Now you see, this is the family tree of Rana and Zara's family. This is Rana, Zara's brother. This is Zara, Rana's sister. And here we can see Rana and Zara's parents, father and mother. And if we go further, we can see Rana and Zara's paternal grandparents. That means parents of Rana and Zara's father. And here we can see the picture of Rana and Zara's maternal grandparents, which means Rana and Zara's mother's parents. Now if we see this side, we can see Rana and Zara's paternal uncle. That means Rana and Zara's father's brother. And this is his wife. And here we can see their children. What do we call the children of uncle and aunt? Cousins. Now this side we can see Rana and Zara's maternal uncle and aunt. That means Rana and Zara's mother's brother. And this is his wife. And we can see their children. What do we call the children of uncle and aunt? Cousins. So these are paternal cousins and these are maternal cousins. So children, you can see how it helps us to know the different members and the relationship between them. Now we move on to value the need to treat all people with dignity and respect. Now all people means it can be our grandparents at home, any old man or woman outside when we go out of our house. Now grandparents are the old people at home. They are very valuable members of our family. They are the most experienced and the senior most members. They are the most experienced and the senior most members of our family. They help us in many ways by giving us valuable suggestions, by telling us stories, helping us sometimes to prepare our studies. When do we go to our grandparents to do our homework? Sometimes our parents are very busy, mother is very busy, father is at office, and sometimes parents are sick. Those times we go to our grandparents for help, to help us to prepare our lessons. Similarly, when our parents are sick and busy, they help us by going to the market. They give us company when required. Parents are very busy or sick. Nobody is there to give us company. Grandparents are there to give us company. How do they give us company? They play with us. Sometimes indoor games, sometimes outdoor games. Children, sometimes our grandparents also take care of us when we are sick. Not only our parents are there to take care of us and help us when we are sick, but grandparents also take care of us when we are sick. These grandparents' children, when they were young, they worked hard and they looked after our parents. and groom them. They help them to grow up to become a good human being and a successful person. So we should not forget this. And the elderly people should be always treated with dignity and respect, and this is the reason. And when we go out, then also we can respect the old people and show dignity and help them and love them. We should always love and help the old people, not only at home but also outside our house. When you are traveling by a bus or a train, you can offer your seat or the place where you are sitting to the old man or woman to sit there. And when you are crossing the road, if any old man or woman is crossing the road, you can help that old man or woman to cross the road. This way we can love and take care of our grandparents. When they are sick, our grandparents, we should love and take care of them. So children, today our lesson is up to this much, and we have a worksheet. I have given a worksheet to you for homework, and this worksheet consists of 5 fill in the blanks. Let me read it out. Question number 1. A family grows in size after dash and when dash are born. Number 2. A family tree helps us to understand the dash we share with our family. Number 3. We should treat the old people with dash and dash. Number 4. Our dash help us by going to the market when our parents are dash or dash. Number 5. Our dash are the senior most and the most experienced members of our family. Exercise B. Answer the following questions. I have got 3 questions for you. What is a family tree? Number 1. Number 2. How should we treat the old people and our grandparents? Number 3. Write any 5 ways how our grandparents help us. So children, this is your worksheet for homework. Please do not go outside to buy any stationeries. Whatever old exercise book you have at home, please do in there. When the school will reopen, we will do the corrections. Thank you. God bless you.